The best of the morning to you. This is Monday with Friday, hoping for you a better week ahead. Among the greatest of crises the world faces today is a truth crisis. Fewer and fewer people seem to know what truth is anymore. It's an old problem. When the loudest liar on the west side of the Atlantic, who told 30,573 lies while in public office, launches a social media platform he calls Truth, you know that truth is headed for the sewer. It seems so, but truth shall never get there. Only the foul lies that parade as truth eventually go to the cesspool where they dutifully belong. The greatest philosophers down the centuries have asked, what is truth? Plato, Socrates, Aristotle, and several others. Today I remind us, perhaps in an oversimplified way you might think, what truth is. Here are 4 reminders. First, truth is fact. Fact is something that exists. Something that exists is knowable. Something that is knowable is provable. Something that is provable is either scientific or evident or tangible or traceable. A fact can be historical or current. It can be something that happened or is happening. It can refer to something that used to exist but now does not, like dinosaurs. Second, truth is communal. Truth is shared, shareable, knowable, and provable to others beyond the one speaking that truth. I hear folks talking from time to time about, quote, my truth, unquote. Often what they are really referencing is how they feel about a matter, and that is where it gets tricky. So, a shooter uses an AR-15 to kill 26 people in Sandy Hook, Connecticut. That's a fact, disputed only by Alex Jones and some of his followers, notably only on his vile podcast, but not under oath in court. Someone may declare, it is mental health alone that is the problem, not AR-15s, and that's my truth. While another may say the Second Amendment is dishonestly interpreted by the Supreme Court, and that's my truth. Now, both persons are expressing their feelings, which are very real to them and therefore very much truth. The feelings they have, that is, are truth. But quite often, when feelings, which in themselves are truth to the person feeling those feelings, are expressed in words, they are quickly transformed into opinion, and opinion is not fact, giving rise to the quip, you are entitled to your own opinion, but not your own facts. To be very clear though, some opinions do convey real facts and real truth. Truth is communal. The big problem with that is that opinion has appeared to become just as or even more communal than truth, as social media have made experts out of every Tom, Dick, and Harry, journalists out of every Mary Jane, and demonically transformed the vilest of opinions into truth, with the limitless power to destroy community and the very foundations of democracy and society. Third, truth is often hard to accept. It is why some people, when they feel very ill, refuse to go to the doctor because they don't want to hear the truth. It is why some others, when they want to do what suits them rather than what is right, do not listen to advisors like Vladimir Putin, who doesn't listen to his military commanders on the ground, or others of the worst and most destructive national leaders in history, including in recent history in America, and people died because of all of that. And because truth is often hard to accept, we compensate by either lying to ourselves or lying to others to try to ward off the hard impact that would otherwise hit when truth is delivered. Fourth, truth is reliable. Truth does not founder and collapse. The hundreds of thousands of people who needlessly died without a COVID vaccine that they had available to them, believing the lies about vaccines and vaccinations, had those lies along with their lives founder and collapse. Truth never lets you down, but lies always do. Lies always fail. It is just a matter of time. You bet on a lie, you shall lose. You bet on a liar, you shall be disappointed. You trust in a lie, it may very well kill you. Finally, my friends, truth is usually accompanied by or eventually brings many things like peace, love, joy, relief, wisdom, righteousness, and many more. But I have time left for only one: justice. Justice is about fairness, balance, equilibrium, which is why it's depicted as a scale in balance. A world fraught with injustice, due to lies, hasn't much time before the whole thing implodes on all of us. Politics has been used as one of the greatest purveyors of lies, inequity, injustice, as mostly men and some women pursue raw power, not wholesome service, pursue what shall win, not what is right, pursue what sounds enticing to voters, not what is true. This sounds very much like the description of some people who call themselves religious leaders and pastors. But never forget, political leaders and religious leaders come and go. They live and die. But when we embrace any of the lies they tell, the vile lies they tell, long after they're gone, we who are left behind have enabled them to leave an unwholesome society behind that could eventually collapse on all of us, and if not on us, on our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren. I am Michael Friday. If you heed these warnings, your week just might get better, and so might our world. I'll see you again next week. Happy Monday, all the way to Friday.